enough one.
Is this going to be part of the podcast? I think this is quite good.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Mr. Peter Davison.
Yeah.
What's it like being David Tennant's father-in-law?
Well, it's of course a great honour.
Yeah.
Can we just move the eyeliner around here? Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
That's putting you in your place, isn't it?
No, that's
right. Okay. What's it like being David's son? Well, you know, I was brought down to earth by my grandson.
Oh yeah.
Who my daughter interviewed. I think she actually put it on. She might even have put it on YouTube. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But where he was, she asked him, "Who's your favourite doctor?"
Oh yeah.
And he said David Tennant.
Oh.
And then she said, "Who's your second favourite doctor?" And he said, "Tom Baker."
Oh, wow.
And then she said, "Who's your third favourite doctor?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I haven't got a third favourite doctor."
Oh! She didn't know you were on the show, right?
I believe she knew. I did try and brainwash her as a child, but clearly that didn't work. And it's fun when we go for a walk. Sometimes we go for a walk in the park with the family, you know, and I look around. I'm wearing my baseball cap and my dark glasses, and I look around and David Tennant's wearing his baseball cap and his dark glasses. But I'm not at all offended when people only run after him. I had my day, you know.
Oh, you're awesome.
Thank you very much.
I think you're great. I miss your celery, though.
Yes, I ate it.
I mean, you were talking about being hungry earlier if you had celery. I'm sure you get that mentioned all the time. Are you sick of it yet?
But sadly, I don't like celery.
Oh! Whose idea was the celery?
It was the producer's.
Oh, really?
I said to him, "That's fine as long as you explain it." And it turns out that it's some kind of antidote to a poisonous gas.
Oh! Well, that's helpful when you're traveling through space.
It's desperately needed when you're traveling through space, yes.
So, how long were you on the show?
3 years.
3 years.
From 1981 to 84.
How did you get on the show?
Well, oddly enough, I didn't have to audition for it because John Nathan Turner, the producer, had worked, not as a producer, but he'd worked on the show All Creatures Great and Small.
Oh, that was an awesome
which I was in. Oddly enough, a show in which I often had my arm up farm animals.
Oh.
I'm sure you know how that feels. And he then moved on from All Creatures to Doctor Who, and one day rang me up and said, "How would you feel about being the next Doctor?"
And you said, "Yeah."
Actually, no, I didn't say yeah. I said I'll have to think about this because you know, I'd grown up with the Doctor, and so he had to take me out to lunch, so I knew he was serious. And then after about a week, he convinced me that it was the thing that I should be doing. So I did it.
Well, it's a great show to be a part of and to be a legacy of. And I'm sure, you know, following Tom Baker's shoes was probably kind of rough.
Not really. In Britain, it wasn't, because Tom Baker was the fourth Doctor, so he had to follow 3 previous successful Doctors. I was simply the next in line. I think over here, people's perception of it was slightly different because a lot of people had only seen Tom Baker, so they thought, well, how could anyone follow Tom? But in Britain, the institution had been established, you know, long before, and he'd done it for a long time, which made it a bit difficult because there are some. The younger people had only ever seen Tom Baker, but nevertheless, I didn't find it particularly daunting. No.
Oh, well, good. Well, do you find now that the show is like so much, it's kind of got revitalized here, that more people are going back and looking at the older episodes and kind of rediscovering you?
Yeah, well, of course, at the time, I seemed quite a bit out of place because I was much younger, a much younger Doctor. But now, with the newer Doctors, I sort of fit in absolutely with them as the first of the young Doctors.
Yeah.
That's a good serious name, doesn't it? The Young Doctors.
You're still young.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm kissing up. But you are.
Thank you.
Well, thanks so much. You're great.
Okay, thank you.
That was awesome.
Can I shake your limb?
Oh! I'm never watching this hand. I've never watched it anyway. It's all right.